Good afternoon, welcome to the University of Worcester Arena WNBL Division 2 action for you this afternoon as the hometown Worcester Wolves take on visiting Liverpool basketball. It's really a tale of two cities, this one. Mid-table clash on paper, certainly. Liverpool sitting 6th in the league and Worcester Wolves sitting just one place above them in 5th, but it doesn't really tell the whole story. Liverpool coming in here having played 8 games so far this season, and they've dropped 5 of those. It's a 3-5 win-loss record for Liverpool coming in. Worcester, on the other hand, with 5 played, are on a 4-1 record so far this season. 80% buttoned in on the W column on the board for them. 292 points poured in against them so far this season. That plays the 574 that Liverpool have so far conceded in the league this season. So as we head into Christmas, of course, everyone looking to ramp up something on the board. Worcester looking and feeling pretty confident coming into this game this afternoon, and they're going to jump this one up for us. It'll be Georgia Derby, Carolina Marquez, Shanice Turner, Ella Whitehouse and Erica Lemos starting this afternoon for Worcester, with Kirsty Russell, Poppy Golder, Keris Wright, Caitlin Hughes, Hannah Cook, Kira Shackleton coming off the bench. Lucy Rogan, Beth McLaughlin, Yusuf Russell starting this afternoon for Liverpool. Quinn Darby, Georgia Blood, Liv Liston, Meg McLaughlin, Hannah Aldridge and Jenny Singh coming off the bench, and it's Liverpool who take the opening tip. As you say, both teams looking to get something going now as they head into that Christmas break. Liverpool struggling on the W side of the league so far this season. We'll be looking to get something away early, but Worcester, this early break, Carolina Marquez shovels it in off the window and gets the whistle, and she will go to the line. Stolen away by Carolina Marquez, high off the glass, 4-point game. Worcester Wolves 9:28 to play. So only a bit of small change gone so far in the first quarter of this ball game. WNBL Division 2 already a furious pace. Georgia Derby doing great work on defence. Liverpool not getting anything away. Yusuf unable to make that work. Ship it down to Ramos. Mid-range 2. Russell this time drives hard inside to the opener for Liverpool. Gets their side of the scoreboard ticking over. 1.5 minutes gone. 3-point game, Worcester Wolves. This time Derby drives inside. Kicks it out for the 3 ball, doesn't go. It's going to be a Liverpool ball, out of bounds. And a huge pace to the opening of this ball game. Marquez, we know from wherever she spots up on the court, she's pretty lethal. Attacking the basket. From Liverpool, Rogan inside, picked off by Shanice Turner. Shanice Turner, of course, probably one of the most, if not the most experienced player on the floor here this afternoon. Dancing around the perimeter, nice cut inside to Carolina Marquez, high off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound is there, and good work from Ella Whitehouse to draw the foul. She will go to the line to earn those the old-fashioned way. Strong offense from Worcester. Not much reply in defense so far from Liverpool. Long road trip for them, of course, this afternoon. And it's those 8 games played, 3 and 5 coming in. They're definitely going to be hunting out those 2 points. Are they going to have enough in the tank to find their way past Wolves this afternoon? Whitehouse hits the first of those 2, doesn't make the second. Beth McLaughlin picks up the rebound. Off the floor. The referee turned it over the other way. So I think that came off her own foot in the end. So Derby on the inbounds ball. Erica Lemos. Derby just dancing around the perimeter. Nice pass out to Marquez in the corner. Marquez goes to work. Good pass. And shot clock violation. Better defense that from Liverpool. Just running Worcester off the perimeter. Worcester struggling to get that good look inside. 7:46 to play, first quarter. McLaughlin high off the glass, doesn't go. This time it's Marquez who's threading the needle. Derby from the corner for three, a little bit too much on it. Ella Whitehouse tidies up off the ironwork. It's a 6-point ball game, long full court pass. This time they drive hard inside, and Amy Russell bundled out of it. Can't finish. Russell nursing knee injury, heavily strapped on the right leg. Marquez now dancing back inside. Marquez, that's a veteran move from Carolina Marquez. She just inhaled that defender, drew the whistle, and it'll be an end line possession. So 15 on the shot clock off the inbounds. Worcester are just going to swing this around the perimeter, get it out to Shanice Turner, now to Derby in the corner. Well, that is a foul on the three ball. Referees, I think they're going to confer on that one, no. So that is the fourth team foul of the game, of the quarter I should say, for Liverpool, with 6:54 to play. Interesting to see what that's going to do to the game and the scoreboard. And yeah, Coach McLaughlin for Liverpool looking pensive. I think subs coming.
Robert comes out, in comes Steve. Derby comes down for Wolves.
So Derby checks out for Worcester. And Kirsty Russell, another one of the veterans on this team. Aggressive attacking player. Referee is given a technical warning. And so Caitlin Hughes deciding she wants to talk this over with her players. Meanwhile, Shanice Turner on the line. That's the shot. And so the shot for the technical. And now Carolina Marquez with the first of these strings. The first one, there was a foul on the 3, 2 to come now for Marquez. Doesn't make the second of those two. Carolina Marquez. So sets with the third strings. That one, it's always the coach's nightmare, that foul on the 3 shot. She's hit 2 of those, and technical gave Worcester the other one through Shanice Turner. So Rogan dispossessed. Russell. Marquez. Shake and bake from Carolina Marquez. Goes to Lemos outside. Looked at the triple. Goes to drive inside. Dumps it off to Marquez, who reverses it off the window. And with that, Worcester are out to a 13-5 lead. 6:15 to play, and that clock can't drain away fast enough for Liverpool at the moment. Liverpool with 14 fouls, so anything more is going to send Worcester to the line. Inbound.
Ticket. West Indies covered him with.
Liverpool anchored at 5 points. Marquez. Good ball movement this from Worcester. Lemos out to Marquez in the corner. She's wide open, just takes a look at the three, dances along the perimeter. Turner for three. No good. Marquez can't take it. Out of bounds. That's going to be a Wolves ball. Marquez with the inbounds of Liverpool with those 14 fouls, just having to be careful on defence. They don't want to give away anything from the stripe if they can possibly avoid it. Marquez to Russell. Kirsty Russell, aggressive player. Whitehouse with the 2 points. Good ball movement. Shanice Turner hustling for all she's worth on the baseline. Foul is called. Shanice Turner, first foul of the game for her. Wolves' second foul of the quarter. 5:19 to play in the first quarter. So, Karis Wright, Yousaf and Quinn Darby, Georgia Darby, beg your pardon, back in for Russell can't do anything with it. Now another triple attempt to go. That was off Kirsty Russell. Well, they got away with one there. Looked for all the world that Kirsty Russell had got a hand to that ball, but referees called it the other way. Darby, good ball movement. Good dump off from Karis Wright to Kirsty Russell. Aldridge bungling away inside. Looked like a travel, but it's out of bounds. So Hannah Aldridge inbounds. Meg McLaughlin checks out as Amy Russell returns to the bench. Inbound to Beth McLaughlin. That was just took a deflection. Yeah, that was deflected out of bounds. I think the referees missed that one. It was a Worcester hand got to that ball before it went over the end line, so maybe. Got away with one there, Worcester. Kirsty Russell. Russell switches on the afterburners, dumps it in. Good work from Karis Wright to find that foul. Threw that one up for the referee. And Coach McLaughlin on the other side is staring at a 10-point deficit right now. Karis Wright on the line for Wolves. Short on the first. 4:27 to play in this first quarter. Pretty stop-start affair so far, it's got to be said. WNBL Division 2, Karis Wright straight to second of those two. So first points of the game for her. What a match Kerry's muscled out of it.
Timeout called by
timeout called by Liverpool, and Coach McLaughlin got a little bit to talk over. Worcester at the moment It's an 11-point ball game, and they've just got a little bit more depth. They're stretching the floor. Liverpool really struggling to make much of an impression so far in this game. 5 points is all they've managed to bag. Got 4:21 to go, but those 5 team fouls are going to be looming large, I think, in Coach McLaughlin's thinking as he looks at how to manage the rest of this quarter. Worcester, on the other hand, stretching the floor, using all the experience. And I think you've got to pick out Carolina Marquez, of course, Shanice Turner. Worcester doing a great job on offense and really disrupting the defense, preventing Liverpool from getting any great number of decent looks at the bucket. Not managing to string a run together so far, but we'll see what Coach McLaughlin has drawn up out of this timeout. So it'll be Jenny Singh on the inbounds ball for Liverpool. This time McLaughlin, the muscle away inside. Darby is underneath her. So foul on the floor, and that's Worcester now on 14 fouls, so that'll balance things out a little bit. Subs coming for Worcester. Erica Lamos checking back in, and Georgia Darby. Of course, we've got a Derby on either side this afternoon. 2 Derbys and a pair of Russells on the court. We'll try and keep that one in check if we can. Oh, it was a good intercept from Kirsty Russell. Gets the foul in the process, and that's going to be shots from the line. And the opening pace that we saw in the first couple of minutes of this game has really slowed down. The clock just inching through this first quarter. 16-5 in favour of Worcester at the moment. 4:06 remain to play in the first. Kirsty Russell on the line for Worcester. Drains the first. It's all string. So 17-5. Dennis picks it off. She opts not to dump it off to Marquez. Good work from Wright to collect that. Worcester lose possession of the ball in the post, but have hoped to do something better with that. Wright collects it. It was an air ball. Didn't hit anything at all. Marquez. Oh, she just hung up on the perimeter there. Good ball movement once again. Lemos just makes the easy 2. 14-point ball game now for the hosts here in Worcester. Liverpool looking to do something. 3 wins out of 8 for them coming into this game. Now the pace has picked up again. Marquez. Carolina Marquez opts for the triple. Marquez, it's in and out, doesn't go, and it's out of bounds. And line possession. Subs coming now. Keris Wright checks out. Ella Whitehouse back in for Worcester. Marquez inbounds of 14 on the clock. Right to Whitehouse. Marquez just couldn't hold on to it. Just didn't get to the ball in time. So Jenny Singh now trying to stretch the floor for Liverpool. Meg McLaughlin can't hold on to it. Marquez. Kirsty Russell trying to keep her feet away from the basketball. This time Lamos finds another 2. 21-5. At the other end, Shadowmatchka and Apologies if I've got that pronunciation wrong. I'll go and check that at half time. With another 2. Get something happening on the scoreboard. Marquez 14-minute shot clock. Oh, nice block. Good work from Keris Wright. Marquez can't finish. Jump ball. Worcester have the arrow. It's a pretty physical encounter. 21-7. And Kieran Howe calls a timeout. Pretty muscular stuff from both teams. Worcester are cruising along head and shoulders above here, 21-7. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach McLaughlin does. They're really struggling to do to string anything together in offense. Liverpool at the moment at Worcester are just making it absolutely impenetrable, and they're finding ways through the defence at the other end. But nevertheless, Kieran Howe possibly seen something he doesn't quite like, and he wants to just make sure everything stays nice and tight in offence. 2:10 to play out of this timeout. Both teams on, well, Liverpool on team fouls, at Wolves on 4, so to all intents and purposes on team fouls. So back with the action out of the timeout with 2:10 to play. Nothing too much foul-wise for either coach to get too concerned about. Hannah Cook, Hannah Aldridge, I beg your pardon, was checked in for Liverpool. But an opening 2, pass and shoot, 23 play 7. 156. That was just far too easy for Lemos now. Kirsty Russell switches on the afterburners. Keris Wright does well just to keep that in. And a travel from Carolina Marquez. The feet moving before the ball. And they turn it over. Meg McLaughlin for Liverpool. To go once again, Lemos does it again. It's just all too easy at the moment for Worcester. Keris Wright to Russell. Oh, that's a beautiful dump off to Carolina Marquez for the reverse off the window. Great work once again. It's just picked off by Whitehouse. Marquez, Whitehouse on the perimeter. She opts to go for the long 2. This time doesn't go. Keris Wright is there. Marquez just steps out of bounds with it. But again, you see how Worcester just penetrating the lane, disrupting the defence. Liverpool really with not a great deal in reply. 25-7 inside the final minute of the ball game, and Meg McLaughlin checks out. Georgia Blood checks in for Liverpool. So Carolina Marquez takes a breather, and Shanice Turner, one of the great veterans of this Worcester setup. Beth McLaughlin this time. Aldridge to see better ball movement, high off the window, doesn't go, and foul is called. Yousaf will go to the line.
Both team and team fouls with 34 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yousaf. The first one just rolls its way in. 34.6 to play in the first quarter. Doesn't make the second. Ramos is there to collect it off the ironwork. Whitehouse, that was just too easy to find Whitehouse. Down low. It's going to be a Liverpool ball on the end line. It came off the leg of Shanice Turner. So no one on the end of the pass. Turnover ball. Kirsty Russell, Karis Wright. Karis Wright, one of the players who's just shown immense development in this programme, really deserving of the minutes he's getting this season. And a foul again on the 3 ball. Well, Coach McLaughlin with his hands in his hair. So actually, her foot was just over the line. It's 2 from the line for Kirsty Russell. Drains the first of those 2. It's all string with the second for Russell. And there we are, end of the first quarter. It seemed like it was never going to come if you're in a red shirt this afternoon. 27-8 at the end of the first quarter. It was a pretty muscular affair. But Worcester really covering all the bases. We will be back very shortly with the second quarter.
For the first activity, we're going to do a free throw frenzy for the technical difficulty. Let's go into the court. One at each end. Follow me. One at this end, one at the other. 30 seconds is going to make those free throws. So one can go at this end and the other end. So go to them in, both at that end, free throws. And we can make the most free throws in 30 seconds. Alright crowd, cheer them on, let's cheer them on. I'm going to count down 5, and then it's going to be 30 seconds after that. Both of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. Keep going. Keep going. Who's going to make one? Everyone's going to make one. Oh no, 10 seconds left, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! And we have a winner here. Let's go. Come and collect your prize at the DJ booth.
Welcome back, second quarter here, WNBL Division 2 from the Worcester Arena. Worcester Wolves hosting Liverpool basketball, and well, that was a tough first quarter for Liverpool, 27-8 at the buzzer, and they've got a lot of work to do now in this second quarter to get themselves back in contention in this game.
Oh no, inbound. He's bullying. Stay down there.
Amy Russell on the inbounds, but out of bounds on the other side. It's time to go in and nice finish from Aldridge. Lamas at the other end. Darby, Russell, Turner's at the top. Russell goes to dump it inside to Lemos, just too much on the pass, too high, couldn't connect with the ball. Amy Russell. That's Aldridge in the corner, doesn't go this time. Kirsty Russell picks it up for Worcester. Out to Shanice Turner. Sets for the triple. Turner, not enough on it. Just off. Darby's there to collect it. Turner shoot. Turner not quite there with the rebound. Paul again. Aldridge just comes off the side of the backboard. Turner. Lemos this time puts up the triple, doesn't go. McLaughlin, 15 on the shot clock. So Rogan is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Lucy Rogan. That foul was on Georgia Darby. So second foul of the game for her. She checks out and Carolina Marquez is back in. Lucy Rogan makes the first of those two. Better opening to this quarter for Liverpool. Not making the second. And here comes Lemos once again for Worcester. Kirsty Russell hands off to Marquez at the top. Marquez to Russell, inside to Shanice Turner, just kisses it off the window. She is going to go to the line, count that bonus for Shanice Turner. Turner can't make it go, and Liverpool breaking the line, so Turner's going to get another shot. I think Aldridge just stepping in early, and this time Shanice Turner composes herself. So 29 points, 19-point ball game. Again, dispossessed Turner. Looking for a way around Lucy Rogan. Good defensive work this from Rogan, actually hustling her all the way down the court. And Erica Lemos floored in the paint. 2.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and well, offensive foul called.
Liverpool incoming for the Wolves. Shackleton and Wright.
Rogan. Shanice Turner almost just picking that off. Russell can't finish. Marquez to Turner. Turner. Kirsty Russell for three. Karis Wright check back into the game.
Gets the 2 points.
And finally, Liverpool get something going on their side of the scoreboard. It's a good matchup that with Marquez. She goes for the triple. Kirsty Russell got onto it. Keris Wright is there, floats it high above the bucket, finds the 2 points. More personal for her in the game. Trying to get inside to Aldridge. Kirsty Russell is there. And, Keris Wright taking an elbow to the face there. The referee possibly didn't spot. So Amy Russell checks out. Darby checked back in for Worcester. Kirsty Russell. There was a sharp pass inside to Carolina Marquez. She couldn't hold on to it. This time, oh, Kirsty Russell just going for it like a terrier, just looking for every opportunity. They turn it over. And Hannah Aldridge having a conversation about something with the referee. Here comes Darby. Marquez. Oh, Marquez just dances away inside. Does well to avoid the travel there, Marquez. And then a Whitehouse picks up the points. 34, placed 13. Liverpool just managing to keep that in bounds. Rogan doesn't go. And Liverpool ball. That's going to be Liverpool ball. Blocked in on the inbounds ball. Go inside to Yousaf off the window for 2. 19 points the difference. So at the moment Liverpool just pegging that difference, matching them pound for pound. And Marquez is, oh, she went down heavy there. Did she roll an ankle in the process? No, it seems to be okay. She walks it off, whatever it is. So, end line ball. 16 on the shot clock off the inbounds with 5:09 to play in the quarter. Marquez hard inside, draws a foul. Good move, good work from Carolina Marquez. Yeah, she's tweaked something, I think, in that earlier contact. Draws the foul. 2 to come from Carolina from the line. Wins the first of those 2. That's picture perfect from the free throw line for Marquez. 21 points of difference now. Rogan hard inside. Yousaf collects it. Darby opts for the trip. Oh, Darby misses everything with that one. He had the distance, but a long way off. Darby. Too much on the pass to Ella Whitehouse, and subs coming now. So Beth McLaughlin checks out for Jenny Singh. Lucy Rogan. Lucy Rogan for 2. Just nothing dropping for Liverpool at the moment. Darby has it. Carolina Marquez has to put up the triple. Good work from Shackleton to find that off the ironwork. Yusuf is there to collect, and here comes Lucy Rogan again into the front court for Liverpool. 3:55 to play now. Rogan. Kira Shackleton's there to collect that. Good work from Rogan. Great work from Lucy Rogan to find that ball. Singh draws the foul. Pushing foul is the call. So Jenny Singh on the line for two. That was good work from Lucy Rogan to set that up. Singh hits the first. That's for the second, and I think that yeah, I think she's going to go back for that one. Yeah, I think she's going to go back for that one. Ella Whitehouse did break the line there, so the referee's going to confer on that. From what I could see, Ella Whitehouse, I think she knew she'd gone in early on that, and I think the referees are going to call them back to retake that second shot. Yeah, no, they're not. Well, they haven't called that, so it's a Worcester ball.
And we're back. And we're back.
Marquez. It's 20 points the difference now. Russell. Whitehouse. To Marquez. Marquez being parceled out of it. Stripped away. Singh this time. Russell's there again, and Worcester just picking them off at will at the moment. Kirsty Russell kicks it out to Darby, puts it up for three. Darby from the corner. Georgia Darby for Worcester. That was a big shot from the corner. Offensive foul is called. Kirsty Russell plants her feet, and he's floored in the contact. A technical foul is called, and I have to say, I think there's the referee, and he's not happy with what's going on. Technical foul's been called. Lucy Rogan probably needs to just accept the call, I think, at this point in proceedings. Coach McLaughlin doesn't even want to discuss it with the referee. So another technical foul. 39 plays 16 now in the game, so a lot of frustration, I think, if you're in a red shirt at the moment. So Marquez on the line. So it's out to a 24-point ball game, 2:55 to play in the second quarter. Liverpool on 5 team fouls, so it's going to be a very long 2.5 minutes, or 2 minutes 50 seconds, I should say. Keris Wright to Marquez. Kirsty sets the screen, creates a little bit of space inside. Keris Wright this time is fouled. She's going to go to the line. Team fouls, of course, for Liverpool. So great work again from Keris Wright. Get herself to the line. She was 1-0 from the line so far in the game. That's right, sets for the first of those two. It's all string. The referee is going to have a word with Coach McLaughlin. I think the conversation is going to ask him to calm down. It looks like he is not a happy man, that is for sure. Well, it's a pretty intense conversation. Oh, I don't know what's going through the referee's mind at the moment, but I think Coach McLaughlin it might be tea time if he's not careful. So Caitlin Hughes preparing to sub in for Worcester. Meantime, Karis Wright hits both of those from the free throw line.
Coming in, getting the standing ovation, Hughes.
So Caitlin Hughes, as Georgia Darby returns to the bench, Marquez just bats that out of bounds. 2:39 to play in the second quarter. 42-16. It's a mountain to climb if you're in a red vest this afternoon. Here comes Lucy Rogan. Lucy Rogan opts for the triple, airballs it out of bounds. It'll be a Worcester ball. And timeout called.
2:26 left to play in the first half.
Coach McLaughlin with 2:26 to go. Well, that was an eventful few minutes. A technical foul precipitating all kinds of everything. And Amy Russell still remonstrating with the referee. And the referee obviously explaining the call. Well, it's a big hill to climb now for Liverpool. 42 playing 16 with 2:26 to go. Now going to need a huge effort for the remainder of this game. Worcester, when you're coming in with that record, are always going to be a tough opponent for them this afternoon. And of course, were Worcester to take that win here this afternoon, it would put them joint second with UEA in second point, but that would of course be with Bromsgrove and Nottingham, of course, depending on how their results go. They're all on 4 wins so far this season, but Worcester with 2 games in hand as it currently stands over both UEA and I beg your pardon, with Nottingham and Bromsgrove Bears, of course. So Kirsty Russell on the inbounds, 2:26 now to play. So, right, Marquez. So Lamos, good ball movement. Lamos this time opts for the triple. Long way off with that one. Only finding the backboard. Singh this time drives hard inside, and a blocking foul this time is called. Kirsty Russell hits the deck. So that foul, as soon as Ada can much go to the line. Doesn't make the first of those 2. Just kisses the back of the hoop. So there. Liverpool stripped it away. Nothing dropping from behind the arc this afternoon for Liverpool so far. Marquez just swoops across court. Lamos this time drives inside. She is going to draw the foul. Basket good. One to come. So Erica Lemos on the line for Worcester. She knew that wasn't going as soon as she left her hand straight in for the rebound. But wasn't quite quick enough. Smart play though. McLaughlin just manages to hold on to it. It's I think that's going to be out. Football. Kick ball from Carolina Marquez. Not much way of avoiding that one. So Meg McLaughlin on the inbounds for Liverpool subs coming now. Aldridge, in fact, checking in for Meg McLaughlin. So it'll be Quinn Darby on the inbounds.
Inbound.
There you go, and you can probably pick that up. One pass, one shot was the call from Coach McLaughlin, and they're just not connecting from downtown. I think Lucy Rogan, that could be 0 from 4 from that range. And 3 attempt that, and doesn't go. Carolina Marquez trying to strip that away. Liverpool just managing to hold on to it. Rogan ships it inside. Ball's gone loose again. Travel is the call, so that is going to be a Wolves ball from the end line. She rolled over with the ball. Hughes to Russell, to Marquez. Russell's dropped to the corner. Marquez just ships it inside. So Lamos high off the window, doesn't go. They keep that ball alive. Good work. Keris Wright gets it out to Marquez for 3 from downtown. Carolina Marquez once again finds her stroke from behind the arc. Meantime, good work in transition from Liverpool. 3 passes in the bucket, just to give them something else at the end of the second quarter, and the Hail Mary goes nowhere. Marquez can't do anything with it, and there we are. It is half-time here in Worcester, and Worcester Wolves, you've got to say it's been a pretty commanding performance so far in this game. 47-18 at half-time, and a great deal of work for Liverpool to do now in the second half of this ball game, which will be coming up very shortly. But time now just to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here. Of course, the University of Worcester Universal Display, Aston's Coaches, Spirit Executive, Something Party, Spirit Event, Synergy Sports, ASM Access, Addison Rees Planning Consultancy, and Wyvern, and of course the league partners Dynamic, Wilson, Sure Shot and SportServe. You can keep up with all the latest news and developments with the Worcester Wolves teams. That's all 3 teams, the NBL men's and women's teams, and of course the WPL Women's Premier League wheelchair basketball, who will be in action here of course tomorrow afternoon. It's a 2 p.m. tip for that one. Tickets from the box office or through the Worcester Wolves website, or of course we will be bringing you that game live on the Worcester Wolves YouTube channel. Tip off at 2, will be on air from about 10 to, so make sure you check in for that one. And Worcester Wolves across all the social channels, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and so on. You know the ones. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the Worcester Wolves YouTube channel. Turn on the notifications so you never miss a game, interview, highlight, or feature this season. And don't forget to visit, we can whiz it if you like, or whiz across to the Worcester Wolves online store to get all your Worcester Wolves merchandise. Something for everyone. Christmas is, of course, coming up, so new season merch makes great gifts. Everything available to buy on the website, worcesterwolves.org, and all the items, of course, available to buy at the Arena store, which is open daily here at the Worcester Arena on Hilton Road. You can't miss it as you come off the roundabout. And all the merch is in now, so check out the new Kappa hoodies. There's fresh stock of New Era hats as well. And, of course, the Christmas baubles, which I think are £1. If you haven't got one, make sure you get one of those on your tree if you haven't already. Teachers and coaches, our watch and play scheme is back this season. You can bring the class down to watch live basketball here at the Arena, and why wouldn't you want to do that? Every 10 child tickets purchased, you will receive a complimentary adult ticket, and in return we'll visit your school or club and give a 1-hour coaching session with the coaches and players. Just email worcesterwolves@worc.ac.uk. That's worcesterwolves@worc.ac.uk to book a game and for more information. And if your children want to get involved in basketball, the community programme is back for children aged 5 to 16. Friday fundamentals, mini ballers, Friday fundamentals and Saturday club are all back, and the places are just £5 per session when booked in advance. Visit the community pages of the website, which once again is all the W's, worcesterwolves.org, for full details and to book. All abilities welcome. And the Couch to Court session of fun basketball sessions for adults to help you improve your fitness, meet new people, get on court, and of course enjoy playing the great game of basketball. All abilities are welcome. The sessions run on Mondays from 8 p.m, I should say, to 9 p.m, and are £5 per session when booked in advance. They take place on the court in the Riverside building, which is next to the Arena, so just next door to the Arena on Hilton Road on the Riverside campus. We now have also the new year basketball camp coming up for 11 to 16-year-olds on the 4th and the 5th of January. The cost per child is £30 per day, or for 2 days, £55. And to book your places, visit the camps page on the Worcester Wolves website. And of course, as I said, the next home games that are coming, Worcester Wolves men will be in action here against Manchester Magic this evening, 7:30 tip in that one. So make sure you check back in later on for that game. That proves to be a pretty bruising encounter for sure. And then tomorrow it is the BWB Women's Premier League. They face East London Phoenix. Doors open here from 1 p.m. and the tip-off is at 2. So box office or website for tickets. You can also come by the Arena and pick up your tickets. Or of course, if you can't make it to the game tomorrow, be sure to follow that one on the Worcester Wolves YouTube channel. We're going to take a short break now. I'll be back in about 10 minutes when we will bring you the second half of Worcester Wolves versus Liverpool basketball live and in full. So whatever you do, go and get something to drink, find somewhere comfy to sit, strap in, and whatever you do, don't go away. It's like it's got Tourette's or something. Every time the whistle goes, he fucking is. I love it. How are you, Blakey? I'm not here tonight, I'm afraid. I've got something on tonight. So you could have sat with me for this afternoon. Are you up for it? Hey? Ah, good man. Okay. Welcome back to the Worcester Arena, third quarter, WNBL Division 2. Worcester Wolves taking on Liverpool and taking them on hard. I'm pleased to be joined by Mr. Dean Blake. How are you, Dean?
Good evening, everyone.
Big score. Did you watch the first half?
I caught some of it. I mean,
that's a mountain to climb, right?
It is a mountain to climb. I'm just glad we're on the right side of it.
Well, Liverpool with everything to do in this third quarter, and some pretty tough refereeing decisions in that first half. A couple of technical fouls, I think 3 in total, if I'm not mistaken. Worcester again. Lamos high off the window, doesn't go. And that is going to be, well, yes. Going to say a Wolves ball.
I think these games are really important, because at the moment we're up, and obviously if we play the right way we should win the game, but in the same sense it's an opportunity to make sure that we're all on the same page doing the things that we should be doing, because better teams, when they come here or when we go there, better teams might be able to do things that might change it a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure we still remain focused, don't get sloppy, and remain disciplined.
Well, no sooner said than done. Liverpool bagging another 2. Shanice turning out. Can we say one of the veterans of this squad, Marquez. Nice little step, tries hard inside, just dumps it off to Lamos, doesn't go.
It's good to see Shanice back, obviously back from injury. It's good to see her getting up and down. Well, looking really strong out there.
One of those, that was almost a carbon copy of the last one there. We were just going to say one of those impact players, and there she is, she's into everything.
Yeah. It's part of what makes her really good. The conversation in the week was, do we play Shanice? Do we keep her till after Christmas? And it's one of those things, we all love Shanice and we know the effort and tenacity that she's going to bring, so she's never going to give 50%. Even if she has only got 50% to give, she's always going to give 100.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's always going to give 100.
Beth McLaughlin opting for that triple. They're just not dropping for Liverpool this afternoon.
And it's really good to see Coach Kieran, is still making sure that the girls are staying locked in, staying focused on what we should be doing, rather than looking at the score and thinking how we should play.
Yeah, and using the rotation this afternoon as well.
Yeah, good pass.
Marquez. Good play from Carolina Marquez. She's taking a thump to the hooter, I think, but pushing fouls are called. So Marquez on the line.
It's just really good to look at the bench and to see that there's 5 girls waiting to come in. Whereas last season, sometimes we look at the bench and they're just rows of chairs.
Yeah. You mean there is a bench this season?
There's a bench this season.
We've actually got one. That's good news. So Carolina Marquez off with the first one of those 2. Strings a second. .33 game now.
Hey, Yeah, just lack of communication there a couple of times, and Liverpool eventually capitalised on it.
7:16 to play in the third quarter. Second team foul on the ball for Worcester. So one to come for Lucy Rogan. Strings it. I guess when you're that far behind, it can feel like a real war of attrition, you know.
Yeah. Good pass.
Oh, good work, Kirsty Russell. Yusuf.
Oh. Yep. She's waiting until she catches the ball to play defense, and you know, maybe if she's a bit more aggressive with Yusuf while she's off the ball, she'll have a better chance. Just trying to unsettle her a bit instead of just making it easy for her to catch the basketball.
Yeah. Good job, Lamos.
So Yusuf on the line. Strings the first. 6:45 to play in the third quarter.
Box out. Ah, see?
Again, so simple things, like you said.
Yep.
Details. The devil is always in the detail. Rogan, and that's going to be kickball.
Okay, play.
Kirsty just indicating that one to the referee. That's deep in the shot clock.
It's good that Kirsty was honest with that one, but it worked in our favour eventually. Oh. Screen.
Marquez.
See, in that situation, we got to pass the basketball a bit earlier.
Time Marquez. Triple team there. Kirsty Russell.
We're drawing that extra defender. We just got to move the ball a bit quicker.
That was a good pass. Yusuf is there once again. Liverpool finding a little bit of rhythm now in this third quarter. Finally,
move the pass.
Things starting to happen for them.
She needs to move.
And, Yusuf got into a tangle with Hannah Cook there. Come out, Karis Wright checks back in, and timeout called.
I think Worcester, just looking at both benches, obviously the Liverpool bench are going to be down, but just looking at our bench, they just probably recognise they're not playing as good as they could be.
Yeah, and I'm sure that Kieran House is something he doesn't like.
Yeah,
he's probably written a list, I think.
And it's just one of those things, obviously, with the gap being quite big. Again, that having the discipline to maintain that level of focus and not take your foot off the gas is.
If you're Coach McLaughlin right now and you're facing that deficit, what's the kind of conversation you're having with your players? I mean, you've been in similar situations so many times.
Yeah, it's just to ensure that, again, we've got to keep pushing. We've got to keep pushing. We want to get some early offenses if possible. We can't turn the ball over anymore, but we can't go toe-to-toe with them. So if we go down and score, we can't allow them to come down and score. We've got to string some stops together just to get a little bit of momentum. So we want to try and string 3 or 4 stops together. And then conversely go down the other end and put some points on the board, hopefully create a little bit of a run. And if all of a sudden they put 3 baskets together, that's 6 points, 30-55. Kieran's calling another timeout because he wants to stop that momentum.
Yep. Lucy Rogan, I've been impressed by her this afternoon. She's got such a burst of pace. To Yusuf. Good pass inside.
Travel.
Yusuf just, yeah.
Yep.
She's tough to stop in that position.
Yeah. But if we're going to allow her to catch the ball where she wants it, we're always going to be in trouble. That time it was a travel, but you know, referee might call a foul next time. Situation that we don't want to be in, and we don't have fouls to give you.
And the last few minutes she's been on, she's been a bit of that go-to. They've struggled with that inside game this afternoon, forcing the shoot over the top of the defence.
Lift, Shanice.
Turner.
Yeah, you know, a healthy Shanice, a fit Shanice, she would have shot that ball. Just probably doesn't want to force the rhythm.
Rogan.
Good steal.
Russell, oh, good work. And a White House.
Good job, Ella. Communication there from Ella. Good.
Can't get it to connect. But there is Yusuf again, high off the window. Can't get it to go. Collects her own rebound. That's going to be. Oh, they haven't called it.
Get it. Let's go.
Good work, Carolina Marquez. Now it's 1-on-1. Goes to lay it in. Just can't connect.
Slow the ball.
Darby.
Great hustle. Great hustle from Kirsty.
Kirsty Russell.
Great hustle from Kirsty.
Russell with the hustle.
She is like a terrier. It's just great to see, you know.
So good box out, Shanice.
Turner collects the rebound. Good pass down to Keris Wright. Keris Wright draws the foul. I was saying in that first half, probably one of the most improved, developed players I've seen in the last couple of years.
Definitely. And she's so committed. Obviously, she's not part of the university program yet, but she's part of the Wolves team. And they're practicing at 7 o'clock in the morning, and Keris is always there. Sometimes when they're not practicing, the boys are practicing, she'll be there shooting on her own. So she's so committed to her own development, and obviously she's got the support of Kieran and the other players helping her with that. It's great to see.
Well, fully deserving the minutes that she's getting so far this season.
Yeah,
confidence making them count.
Confidence has grown so much.
So it's the first of those two. So 3 trips to the line so far this afternoon. She's converted 5 of them. Great work from Keris Wright. So Kira Shackleton checks back in for Wolves.
Again, Kira grew up playing at City of Birmingham for basketball, but also played netball as well. So she plays netball for the university, and obviously plays basketball for the Wolves. And again, that just an opportunity that she's been able to capitalise on just by coming to the University of Worcester. Air ball.
Lucy Rogan.
A bit colourful language there, with frustration, I think.
A little bit industrial. Industrial turn of phrase, shall we say? Yeah, because you'd never do that, would you?
No, definitely.
Under your breath?
Definitely.
When sat in the coach's chair?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Just watch your nose, because it's going to knock that thing off the end of the table. Marquez chips it inside. Oh, that was a beautiful
Portuguese
move.
connection there.
Erica Lemos. Oh, good work from Kirsty Russell. Trouble. I think she's just carried that, yeah.
Good to see McLaughlin on the floor as well. Again, University of Worcester alumni. That's good to see. I'd usually be rooting for her, but I won't today.
In the old days.
In the old days.
In the old days.
Good defense there from the Wolves there. Again, communication between Kirsty and Shanice. Good job, Kira.
Side.
Let's go. Carol's asking for the ball there, wide open.
Carolina in the corner for 3. Oh, she's nailed another one. Carolina Marquez. up a foul on Kirsty Russell. So 5 team fouls for Wolves.
You have to live with those ones, obviously. Kirsty,
Yeah.
she's such a hustler. And she wants to play so intense. And it's just a loose ball there, which she's gone for, and just, you know, a bit poor timing and clattered with the player. But you have to praise the hustle ultimately.
Well, only Hannah Cook is on 3 fouls for Worcester. But, Lucy Rogan on 4 for Liverpool. And Beth McLaughlin and Yousaf both on 3. So maybe a headache developing there into the 4th quarter for Coach McLaughlin.
Yeah.
So Shanice Turner. Georgia Derby checks in.
Again, Georgia, another University of Worcester alumni. When she graduated, she went and played for City of Birmingham, who were in Division 2 at the time when they pursued to get into Division 1. And then she's come back to play for Wolves.
And she brings that pace.
Is Coach Kieran there getting involved?
Coach Kieran's doing
a cha-cha slide?
It's doing the hacker.
Yeah.
It's the Worcester hacker, everybody. If you've never seen it before, you've seen it here first. It was either that or Kid Creole and the coconuts. Maybe he would have been one of the coconuts, probably. So, Lucy Rogan not connecting. Frustration in her body language this afternoon. She connects with that one. And she's subbed out. Jenny Singh checks back in for Liverpool.
Back in again.
Georgia Derby.
Okay.
Well, Georgia's wide open. She's been open because Liverpool don't know what defence they're in. McLaughlin was stood right in the middle there, and Georgia for some reason went wide to her. She's been wide open the whole time.
3:04 to play in the 3rd quarter.
See, she's open again. She's open again. They're in a box on 1.
To Lemos this time. Shackleton. Connect. Amy Russell's there with it. Good ball movement. Much better from Liverpool.
Good defence, Kirsty. Run, come on, Georgia, get there.
Carolina Marquez into the front court. Kirsty Russell hands off to Lemos. Puts up the triple, doesn't go. Kirsty Russell is there. It's out of bounds for a Liverpool ball.
And that's where we've got to be disciplined because, again, we don't need the quick shots. Let the ball work. The defense didn't force us to shoot that. It's just, again, maybe a bit more discipline. Because Liverpool get the ball back now. Get the opportunity to score again. When we could have kept it, 5 more seconds. And maybe got a better shot. It's not that Erica can't shoot, because I know she can.
Russell mistimed that. Shackleton has it. Almost losing the handle on the basketball. Dumps it off to Russell. To Lemos. High off the window. Simple stuff. But it's effective and they all count. 64 plays 25 with 2 minutes to play in the 3rd.
Get up.
Listen, gets the rebound. Inside to
McLaughlin gets it to drop. Liverpool bench. Let them know they're still there.
Yeah, Georgia's got to be just a bit more physical on the box out, really.
So Kirsty Russell back to the bench. Carolina Marquez checks back in.
Come on, girls. You missed the foul there.
Marquez puts up another triple. Goodness me.
Can't argue with that.
She is red hot from downtown today.
Seniors driving, 1 minute to go, 1.5 under.
40-point ball game. Shackleton goes back to Carolina Marquez at the top. She's being hustled. Shackleton this time for 3. So Georgia Derby has it. Hands off to Marquez. Marquez switches on the afterburners, drives hard inside, and that is going to be going to the line to shoot 2. Wasn't really shooting the ball, but they've opted for 2. Marquez strings the first. She's been picture perfect from the stripe so far this afternoon.
Hopefully just a little bit of a knock. She's still grimacing a bit.
Yeah, second one of the game actually at the other end. In the second, she had the same thing. I think she tweaked an ankle.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still.
Oh, nice work. Jenny Singh finds the 2 points for Liverpool.
Yeah, she's hurt.
Georgia Derby.
Ow.
That's going to be 2 from the line for Keris Wright. Carolina Marquez is going to return to the bench. So Kirsty Russell checks back in.
And again, so, Carol's going to go straight over to the sports therapist to check her out, make sure she's okay. We're so fortunate here at the University of Worcester, the Worcester Wolves, the support that all the Worcester Wolves students get in regards to allowing them to be performance athletes, sports therapists, strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
It is great.
Keris Wright strings a second of those 2. 70 plays, 29.
Good box out, Georgia. That's better. There you go. And Kirsty runs with the ball.
Kirsty just picks it off.
Good pass.
20 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock now turned off. 14 on the game clock.
12 seconds left to play.
Laughlin. Yeah, it's just lost out of bounds.
Yeah, the split on the stats will show that this last 5 minutes of the third quarter has been a lot better than the first 5.
Yeah.
I think for the whole quarter, I think Liverpool have got 11 points maybe.
Yeah, must have switched it off a little bit, thinking that, like you said, you come out and you think, well, it's done and dusted.
Yep.
It never is.
Never is.
It never is.
And it's just important for them to get their reps on of, Coach Kieran's putting different 5s on the floor, trying different things. Because in those closer games, you're going to need that. You're going to need to make sure everyone knows what they're doing. If someone gets into foul trouble, you're going to have to call on different players to jump in. So it's important that everyone gets out there.
Well, end of the third quarter, Worcester Wolves lead here 72 points to 29. Dean, what's your wrap up on that quarter?
It's just what I said just a couple of seconds ago, where we didn't start the quarter as strong as you'd have liked, but we definitely closed out a lot stronger. There was more of a flow to it. You see Carol getting on the scoreboard there with a couple of threes, and the free throw line just by being aggressive. But I would like to see players like Ella, Georgia being a bit more aggressive as well. Kirsty, she's always going to give 100%. Similar to what I said with regards to Shanice. But the score is the score. We can only play against who we've got in front of us. So we're doing a good job of that. Way better job than this young man shooting the ball from the halfway line. We'll be polite saying he's shooting it, but we'll be polite.
Launching it in the general direction of the basket.
Well,
you never know. You never know.
Oh, what more?
It's the $1 million shot.
The commentators being a bit generous there.
It's the curse.
Oh, he steps over the line there. Yeah, no more chances.
There we go. Give him a round of applause.
Well, it was pretty. It was close enough. I wouldn't have got it in. I do remember years ago there was a voucher that used to be given away at the St John's Sports Centre before the arena for a certain jewellers in Worcester. I think it was the safest sponsorship you could ever do, really, because no one ever. I don't think anyone ever got the voucher. They used to bring it out every week, but. Oh dear. But anyway, can we persuade you to stick around for the last quarter?
I would love to. But obviously we've got
You've
another
got a game to go and prepare for.
So yeah, but no, it's been good. I hope I haven't made anyone's ears bleed.
No, and a quick preview of your game tonight. Manchester. It's going to be a big physical game tonight.
Big physical game. They're a good team, obviously down from Division 1. I think they're definitely in the top half of the table at the moment, and we want to go into the Christmas break with a better record than we do currently. So we're trying to get a 6-4 record. We're currently 4-4, so we need to get this game, and then it'll be all down to the Northampton game.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you very much.
At least it sounded not too much like nonsense for one quarter tonight. Good luck tonight, Dean. Cheers.
Care,
thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
So back underway. Dean Blake there, joining us with some proper expert opinion. And now it's back to the drivel. So Worcester. Shanice Turner checks back in for Worcester at the start of this fourth and final quarter, and what a game it's been for Worcester. It has really been a bit of a mismatch really for Liverpool this afternoon, but Worcester finding their flow, switching off a little bit at the start of that third quarter. And as Dean Blake was saying, it's a good opportunity for the coaches just to make sure that players are maintaining their discipline even when they've got, you know, the run of the green, as it were. Shanice Turner. It's another two. There she is at the other end, just collects it, turns it round and back up the other end of the court. Turner once again just showing those veteran skills. We go to Derby. Derby puts up a triple this time, just rims out, collects her own rebound. Shackleton inside to Kirsty Russell. Two more for Wolves, the opening of this fourth quarter. Singh, Salty Yusuf this time. Just a muscle away inside. Mackay finding another two for Liverpool. Derby. Turner fakes the three. Finish doesn't come. But Turner is there to collect it. Kirsty Russell, Derby, Turner. Goes off to Derby. She puts up the triple this time and drains another one from the corner. Georgia Derby, she's had a great game this afternoon. Turner touches and weaves her way to the bucket. Yusuf puts her own rebound once again, third time of asking, doesn't go. Knocked out of bounds by Lucy Rogan. And that is going to be a Wolves ball on the end line. Aldridge checking back in now for Liverpool. And Adelaka Makaya back to the bench. Russell. Derby. And the White House looking for the triple. Doesn't go. Beth McLaughlin. Rogan. Yusuf is there. This time can she connect over the top of the bucket? And Rogan in a attempt to keep it in bounds, hands it to Georgia Derby. Derby just dumps it off to Kirsty Russell, who just banks it in off the backboard. 5:54 to play now in the ball game. This time pass, Rogan not ready for it, and McLaughlin not ready for it, I should say, out of bounds. So Caitlin Hughes and Poppy Golder in for Wolves. Russell. And a White House long range two. Worcester might be fancying a ton here. Aldridge, I think that will be a travelling call for sure. Replanted the pivot foot, so good call from the referee. 5:18 to play. Caitlin Hughes. To Lemos. Oh, it's picked off this time. Singh drives hard to the bucket, can't get it to go. It's going to be a Wolves ball from the end line. That came off Derby. Kirsty Russell on the inbounds. Caitlin Hughes. Lemos. Travel. And the White House calling for the ball down in the corner. Derby this time. Very good. Hughes is there. Russell turns it on. Kirsty Russell. Golder almost got a hand to it there, but it's Lucy Rogan who comes up with the ball. Rogan driving hard to the bucket. Doesn't go. Wants to have it. It's Kirsty Russell to get things back underway over into the front court. Kirsty Russell, 4:13 to play in the fourth quarter. Lemos, Hughes. There's a dump it inside, but Yusuf collects it. So inside the last 4 minutes of the ball game now. Aldridge inside to Rogan, nice finish off the glass. And timeout called, Worcester Wolves. So Coach Kieran Howe sees something he doesn't like, so gets the team back to the bench. Worcester just on occasions just switching off in offense, and as Dean Blake was saying earlier, it's very easy when you're so far ahead just to completely switch off and lose the focus or lose the the concentration. I think that's probably what Kieran Howell is saying to his players now, which is just make sure you keep that discipline and don't lose that killer edge which has got them to this scoreline. Conversely, on the other side, no heads have been bowed really by Liverpool this afternoon. They're just going for it and stringing some good stuff together, and they're capitalising every time that Worcester do lose that shape. So it's a question of just maintaining that focus, and Worcester are going to wind up that side of the scoreboard any further. 87 plays 33. It's a big old scoreline, but nevertheless they want to keep that focus and commitment right through to the end of the game. So Kirsty Russell is going to inbound from the end line now. 3:52 to play in this ball game. And Worcester, with the 2 points that they're going to bag this afternoon, it'll push them up into a three-way shootout for second in the league. Third in the league, I should say. Golder to Russell. Oh, good work inside to Lamb. She couldn't finish, but it was a really nice move. Fumbled out of bounds, and it'll be a Liverpool ball. And no fouls so far in the quarter, given what we've seen in the first three. It's pretty unusual in this game, it's got to be said. Aldridge. Aldridge to Rogan. Rogan can't get it to go, and Amy Russell is flawed in that contact. Hughes hustled in the corner. Golder gets herself on the scoreboard. With 2:47 to go. Regan picks up her own rebound, bundles the ball out of bounds, and Worcester ball from the end line. And as Coach Dean Blake was saying earlier, it's good to see Worcester this year with that deep bench. Kieran Howell last season with all the injury problems that they were dealing with, really struggling to maintain the rotation throughout the season. So far this year, it's worked really well for them. And Whitehouse working hard. Golder to Hughes, to Lamos. Goes to muscle away inside. Good work from Lamos. She knew that foul was probably going to come. First foul of the quarter, and it is going to send her to the line to shoot two. To get Wolves over 90 in the game. So subs coming, Georgia Blood checking in. Caitlin Hughes. So Lemos. Two to come. Doesn't make the first. So sets for the second, one to come for Erica Lemos. And with that, Worcester, it's 90 32-33. Carry is the call. Turnover.
Just under 2 minutes left to play.
So 1 minute and 58 to play in the ball game.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Kirsty Russell on the inbounds for Worcester. Russell. Golder. Hughes drives hard inside, goes to put her up, doesn't go. Amy Russell. He was looking, searching out that bucket, and of Liston just getting in a tangle there. I think Kirsty Russell. It's one of those, it looked like something, but in reality was absolutely nothing. 1:32 to play, and it'll be Liston on the inbounds. Aldridge turns the corner, good finish.
35 to the Wolves.
55 points the difference in this game. It's a huge deficit. Hughes driving inside, just darts away to the bucket, couldn't finish. It's McLaughlin now. Amy Russell travelled with it. Yeah, she knew it. Let the ball go.
1 minute to go to play the whole game.
So inside the last minute, 58.2 seconds to play in the game. Keris Wright checks back in as Erica Lemos returns to the bench. Russell. Golder to ship it inside, jump ball, and it'll be Liverpool who have the arrow. And it looks like we've got a player down injured. The Worcester physios are coming over. So well, good to see. Worcester physio team going to check the player out. Liv Liston.
Russell comes out and Darby comes in. 40
So Kirsty Russell returns to the bench. Georgia Darby joins proceedings for the final 41 seconds of the game. Georgia Blood looking for a way. She only gets it as far as Georgia Darby. Darby, well, ships it down to Hughes, just comes off her foot. Out of bounds, 27.9 now to play. And Amy Russell, just nothing. She's really frustrated this afternoon. Keris Wright may have got away with her, or Shackton, I beg your pardon, may have got away with an additional step there. So they're going to dribble this one out for the last few seconds, and Worcester Wolves, it has been an absolutely monster performance from them. And they have monstered their opponents here this afternoon for sure. It's finished here. The University of Worcester, Worcester Wolves 90, Liverpool 35, a 55-point ball game, which has seen Worcester take an additional 2 points to put 5 in the W column for them so far out of their now 6 played this season. So Worcester just ticking their way up the league. Well, that's all from us here this afternoon. Don't forget to check back 7:30 tip-off tonight for the NBL 2 game, I beg your pardon. Men's game, Worcester Wolves against the Manchester Magic, and tomorrow it will be the British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League. I'll be back here with you for that one, the tip-off at 2 p.m. And don't forget, you can get your tickets if you want to come to that game from the box office. That promises to be a cracker. But it's finished here. Worcester Wolves 90, Liverpool Basketball 35 from me, Dynamite, and for very briefly, Mr. Dean Blake. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage with us here this afternoon. Take good care, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.